Good morning. So let's talk about competition and competitive nature. So if you've known me for a while, you probably know that I'm not the most competitive person. You know, I do really enjoy being out there and I do enjoy competing against myself, but I've never really been the most competitive. And I think some of that probably stems from the fact that I've never really been that good at anything to be competitive. But what I've noticed over the last couple of years is that I've gotten a lot better at what I do. Not to the point where I'm one of the best or anything, but I'm around a group of people that we're becoming a little more competitive and we seem to be running at better speeds. And so I'm feeling it a little bit more. And it's interesting because at first I was really dubious of it because I didn't want to naturally just be competitive and take the joy away from what I do. But what I've found is being a part of these big ultra events, it's a very different type of competition because when you're running for 15 to 30 seconds or you're doing a park run for 15 to 30 minutes, it's a different type of competition. When you're out there for 15 to 30 hours running, you don't have that same style of competition. It's more about you pushing yourself, driving yourself, and if there happens to be other people involved, then maybe you have some fun with that. But you also kind of compete together as much as you compete against each other. And what I've found is running things like that 100 miler with Dennis on the weekend is that we naturally were somewhat competitive. There were moments where we had to drive each other because we were similar pace. We wanted to run together, but sometimes I had a bit more steam than him. Sometimes he had a bit more steam than me, and it would drive us. It would drive us to go a little harder. We'd sometimes be running along and up ahead we hadn't seen someone for hours and we'd see some lights and think, wow, I wonder if we can catch them. I wonder if we have it in us to get there. Not because we cared who it was, but because it just gives you something to strive for, something to fight for. So I think if we can use it properly, natural competition is a good thing. Now there are the guys out there that are the true competitors that are way faster than anything we were capable of doing. And look, they're out there to compete. But for everyone else, there's nothing wrong with going out for yourself, enjoying it for yourself, and every now and then adding a little competition in for some fun, as long as your true goal is just to be the best version of yourself and in some way to beat your own capabilities. I'll see you tomorrow when we talk about getting into a groove. But until then, let's be better and have a great day.